My parents definitely influenced me in choosing my subjects because, first of all, they required me to take at least 2 sciences. My parents have also influenced me or guided me into choosing my subject choices because they know that I'm more of a math and science person while nurturing me and helping me grow up. It was mainly my peers, so if I knew that some of my friends are choosing that subject, I would be more comfortable in choosing it too. I feel like parents and friends or external sources should advise and help us choose our subjects because we might not know what's best for us, but from an outside perspective, they might be able to give us advice. For me, I think that instead of helping us choose what our subject should be, they should just tell us what the pros and cons they think the subject will bring us.
Of course, as a parent, you would want your child to study something like be a professional, like a doctor, lawyer, and things like that. But sometimes, if it's not the passion of your child, then I don't want her to be miserable. I want her to enjoy what she wants to do in life. There are many careers that you can do with an art background. How do you think all these buildings have been designed? How do you think all the art installations have been designed? Art is not only for example, if you wanted to be a plastic surgeon, an art background would be really good for that one because you are reconstructing somebody's face. Art is everywhere, like the clothes that you wear, the designs of your handbags, your shoes. So I think there's many opportunities for art, and I'm not only talking about visual art. I'm also talking about acting, directing, singing, all these things that we are being entertained as an art background. So if your passion is art, visual art, performing arts, I see no reason why you should not, go for your dream.
Predominantly, the trend is unsurprisingly apparent in regions of Asian descent, where ethics and traditions remain unyielding to high standards and expectations in sports, artistry, and above all, education. Striving for perfectionism, it is far more likely for the external pressures to be less lenient and come off as more controlling than the methods of execution in Western countries.
The Western world, on the other hand, was a world of survival. It was every man for himself, and with this unspoken cutthroat rule comes an equal space for more flexibility and freedom in career. Futures that might be dim, such as performing arts and visual arts, have a well-paved pathway in Western countries.
In other words, people on an international scale are more lenient in their influence on their children's choice of academics, only due to the development of their society and the evolution from practicality to creativity Asian cultures often lacked.
It doesn't matter much what you do. As long as there's innovation and new, astounding ideas, there's a way out in a Western society.
Even though it's not stated, they may feel that there is a responsibility with their family or with their greater community, or the pressures of living in a society like Hong Kong, that you need to be a little bit more wealthier or affluent to make it in Hong Kong. Therefore, I need to choose a particular major that will afford me that kind of lifestyle.
To parents, the examinations determines it all. To students, without the proper interest and passion for a certain subject, studying it would be frivolous.
To parents, a stable workplace, high-paid salary, and relative content with a career pathway was more than enough, even if it required high-end education and endless patience. To students, a career path, however high-paid, would be incomplete and miserable without liking what they are doing.
To parents, they wish for a brighter future for their generations yet to come. For students, their livelihood is threatened by subjects they have no interest in.
To parents, they only want what's best for their children. For students, they hope for the same. The intentions align, but the opinions differ.
Precisely why students hold a stubborn resilience against their parents' well-meant advice, because their ideas of an enjoyable future are vastly different from one another.
There are many different perspectives on this issue. Whether or not parents feel responsible for the success of their child, or whether students feel oppressed and controlled regarding career choices, we may never come to a solid conclusion on who is right or wrong.
But I think we can all agree that there should be an equal balance when it comes to important life-changing choices and should be managed equally.
Well, we try to work with students from an early on stage, because then we can have a lot of influence on them.
Throughout the entirety of our docu-series, we hope that we were able to show you both our thought process and the importance of this unacknowledged problem, as this is definitely something we are certain everyone has experienced in one way or another.
Our faith lies firmly in only the best future for all students. Signing off, this was the Subject Detriment.